Morning Year 11s. Now this is how, when we're in Stratford, we want you to conduct your questionnaires.
Would you mind? I'm just doing some geography fieldwork. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
How many questions? I'm in a bit of a rush.
It will take just a couple of minutes. It's just about the local area and how the regeneration's affected it.
Okay, yeah.
So, do you live in the local area?
I do.
Which 3 words, if I asked you to say 3 words really quickly, would you think of to describe this area?
Vibrant, edgy.
It's okay if you...
Green.
Green. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. So this area's been regenerated in recent years. How do you think the regeneration has affected the levels of crime in the area? Have they increased or have they decreased?
Oh, interesting question. Jeez. Personally, I think it depends what ethnic background you are and your perspective on crime, because actually I don't think crime has been reduced. If anything, it's created a bigger divide between the rich and the poor.
Oh, thank you. That's a really interesting comment.
Yeah, controversial.
Do you think that the opportunity for young people has changed in the area?
Again, it depends on your social background and where you live in the area. So, depending on whether or not you come from a low economic background to compare to somewhere with more.
Thank you. Do you think there's more or less services available for local people?
I think there's more on the whole. Whether they all access them is another question, but I do think there's more variety. Although you could argue there's more variety for the middle class.
Thank you. Overall, do you think the regeneration's been a positive impact on Stratford?
Oh, no.
Um,
At the Olympics really did make the area vibrant and an area you'd want to go to. However, I really do think crime has increased since the Olympics left.
Thank you very much for helping with my survey. That's really helpful. I'm a student from a school and I'm just doing some geography fieldwork. I wondered if I could ask you a few questions about the local area, if you've got a minute.
Yes, that's fine. Which school are you from?
Thank you very much. We're from Syd High School, which is in South East London.
Yes, okay.
So first of all, I wanted to ask you, do you live in the local area?
Yes.
What if I asked you to describe the area with 3 words? Which 3 words would you use? The first ones that come into your head.
Fun, bit dangerous at times, interesting.
Thank you very much. So Stratford has obviously had a regeneration recently. How do you think the regeneration has affected the levels of crime? Have they gone up or gone down?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't noticed any difference, to be honest.
Okay, thank you. Do you think
Oh,
that...
my friend did get burgled the other week.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll jot that down. Do you think that opportunities for young people have changed? Have they increased or decreased?
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. There's a new youth centre down the road and they've used some of the Olympics. Yeah, definitely much better than it was.
Thank you. And do you think the number of services for local people has changed in the time since the regeneration?
Yeah, definitely, but it's not so well advertised. You have to hunt a bit, but there's definitely quite a few more out there.
Thank you.
Not quite yet established.
Overall, would you say that the regeneration's been positive or negative?
I think positive, but it's still settling. You know what I mean by settling?
Yeah, could you explain a little bit more about that,
Well,
please?
you know, good initiatives, lots of money, but you have to wait a couple of years to see what really takes and whether people keep going and whether they keep the youth centre painted or whether it starts to become a bit of a dump, you know.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's been really helpful. Thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Have a really
Good
nice
luck.
afternoon.
Okay, so our next method we're going to be using in Stratford is having a look at an environmental quality survey. So we're going to have a quick go at showing you how to do this so that you can do it when we're out and about. So our first variable is it well designed? Okay, so having a look around.
Yeah, I think the area is quite well designed. There's some nice trees over there.
So, I reckon, about, what do you think, average?
Yeah, I think average.
Cool. Good condition?
Well,
Yeah, give that a good.
Yeah, good. Some of the signs look a little bit scrappy.
Evidence of maintenance? Not really.
Yeah,
Maybe
the road's been maintained.
bit poor over
Look
there,
at the rubbish
graffiti,
over there
yeah.
and that traffic cone.
outside space in good condition. Yeah, it's mostly pretty nice. Give that an average. No vandalism. Well, there's graffiti over there. So only one bit. I'll give that a -1. Poor. Traffic, right. Any congestion? Not so much.
No, not right now.
So that's good. Parking, fairly easy. Lots of parking. Give that a very good. Traffic noise, quite noisy. Give that a score for poor.
Yeah.
Safe.
Bit of a risk from traffic.
Bit of a risk, yeah, give that a poor. No smell.
Smells a bit fumey.
That's just me. Okay, open space, large gardens. Not quite difficult to see here. No, not really.
Yeah,
Most
we
flats
can't
probably
see
got
much.
quite small
we can't
gardens.
See much evidence of gardens.
Trees and shrubs, absolutely good for that.
Lots of trees and shrubs.
Parks, there's a park down at the bottom of the road, isn't there?
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, so that's good for parks. Litter,
Can't see much litter.
No,
There
not
is
much
those bags
litter.
of rubbish there over there. Should we give it a
so average.
yeah, an average?
Close to public transport, bus stop.
Yeah.
Train
Key
stop, yeah,
buses right
that's
past.
pretty good. Close to shops.
And there is some shops just down the road.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not that
close. Give that
5
poor.
minutes.
Yeah, fine, poor. Fantastic, all done. Okay, so the final two methods you're going to need to complete are an activity survey and a pedestrian count. In the activity survey, the aim is we're trying to get a snapshot and some written words that describe what's going on in the area. So if I just have a quick look around here, activity, most people are driving, they're waiting in cars.
There's a lady obviously walking back from the train station. She looks like she's been at work.
Got some people coming home from work.
Oh, hang on, we've got a member of the catering team pushing a trolley up the road.
Okay, so I've got an idea now of what people are doing, and that's going to be some evidence I can talk about in my field work. Next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to do a pedestrian count. So I need to set a stopwatch for 1 minute, and I want to record how many people walk past me, not in their cars, but how many people walk past in 1 minute. I'm then going to do this 3 times, so when I get back into the classroom I can work out an average. So, go. Quite quiet.